2,500 years ago, in the heart of what is now New Mexico, a mother and child trekked across a muddy landscape. The little one was likely too young to walk, so she carried him or her close to his or her chest. The going was tough. There were patches of wet, sticky mud to traverse and deeper tracks to leave behind, but she pushed on. Then suddenly she turned back. She retraced her steps for a bit, but then continued on alone, leaving the child behind. Her footprints, pressed into the soft earth, have remained there ever since, waiting to tell their tale. And today, they have. Here's what we found out about her and her heartbreaking journey. Welcome to my channel. 23,000 years ago, a mother walked across a muddy landscape, carrying her child in her arms. Today, her footprints remain frozen in time, revealing exhaustion, determination, and a chilling mystery. Why did she return later, without the child? In 2009, archaeologists at White Sands, New Mexico, uncovered a trail of fossilized footprints stretching over a mile. The tracks are uneven, pressed deeply into the earth, showing the heavy weight of a child carried on the hip. The prints reveal the path of a day's journey, 8 hours of walking, 6 miles in search of safety. This wasn't just walking, it was survival. Imagine the world around her. Giant ground sloths lumbered through the landscape. Nearby, mammoths grazed and predators lurked, ready to pounce. But the prints show no hesitation. Step after step, she fought off exhaustion, determined to carry her child to safety. She walked through mud, through water, sometimes ankle deep, sometimes up to her knees. She walked over hard ground and soft, always keeping her destination in sight. And then the sky grew dark and she ran. She didn't stop. Even falling down in the mud, she crawled, pulled herself up and kept going, driven by an instinct to protect her child. Then finally, the threat passed and she walked on, slowly, heavily, until she reached her destination. Here, her story should end. We can imagine her collapsing in relief, handing her child over to others who could care for them both. But it doesn't end there. Hours later, she returned along the same path. This time, only her footprints remain, imprinted on the soft earth. The child's footprints don't follow. Was the child left with others? Did the child fall ill? Or something far more tragic? The silence of the earth leaves us only questions. We don't know why she returned alone. Perhaps the unthinkable had happened. Maybe the child couldn't go on. Maybe they never made it. This mother's footprints are a haunting reminder of the desperate choices parents sometimes face. A story as old as humanity itself. But these tracks are more than fossils. They are evidence of love, sacrifice, and the burden of survival in a harsh world. In a time when life was precarious, this mother's journey is a testament to the lengths a parent will go to protect their child. But what can these ancient footprints teach us about ourselves today? As we walk through life, carrying our own burdens, we can draw strength from the resilience of this mother. Whether it's caring for a sick child, comforting a grieving friend, or chasing a dream, we all face challenges that test our limits. The mother's footprints remind us that we're not alone in this struggle. They invite us to reflect on our own journeys and the sacrifices we're willing to make for those we love. This mother's journey also challenges our perception of the past. Often, history books paint a picture of the Ice Age as a time of hardship and struggle, but rarely do they mention the love, hope, and resilience of the people who lived through it. By studying the footprints, we gain a deeper understanding of the daily lives of early humans. We see that their days weren't just filled with hunting and gathering, but also with the joys and challenges of family life. As we continue to explore the footprints and learn more about the mother and her child, we must also consider the ethical implications of our discoveries. These are not just artifacts in a museum, but the remnants of a story that deserves our respect and empathy. It's crucial that we approach these findings with sensitivity and ensure that the voices of the past are heard and understood. 23,000 years ago, a mother's determination was pressed into the earth. Today, we walk in her footprints, reminded that the struggle, love, and heartbreak of parenthood are as old as humanity itself. What do you think happened on that haunting return journey? Share your thoughts below. And remember, every step we take echoes the journey of those who came before us.